What's going on, everybody? It's the day after Thanksgiving, so happy late Thanksgiving to you. I think you'll be seeing this about 2 weeks after Thanksgiving. Still, happy late Thanksgiving to you. We're heading to a piece of public here in Georgia. We'll be here for today, tomorrow, and the next day. So we got 3 full days that we're going to be here before we got to head back. But we're going to see what we can make happen. Hopefully fill some doe tags, and of course it'd be great to fill a buck tag or 2 on some good ones. So without further ado, I shall see you at the parking spot, which is only about 5 minutes away. It's just after 7 o'clock. We're finally getting down here. We're going into a Plan C spot. Plan A, the spot I was going to go to, had 4 trucks parked there. And that block is not big enough to have 4 vehicles, even just 4 people there, but let's say 2 of them had 2 people in there. That's a lot of folks packed in there. But Plan B had 2 trucks there, and it was kind of the same concept. So there was a spot on the map I wanted to check out last time I was here, but didn't get the chance to. So that's where we're at now. This thing is absolutely tore up the tracks under this one little oak tree. You can see pieces of acorn just all over the ground there. I'm wanting to get over here on this side. You can see it's a wall of thicket and a wall of thicket, but there's one spot, just a bunch of vines to get through, but I think that's going to be the easiest route. This is the perfect type of stuff for deer to bed in between feeding areas. Pile of tracks in this stuff. Trail going right along there. These deer will be bedded on the edge of this stuff in all this downfall. This tree is going to be the one. You're going to get up probably about 13, 14 feet, not too high. This is where it came out of, right here. That line of green. There's like a little blob of thicket from a deadfall right here. These deer, from what the tracks are showing, funneling right through here. And you can see there's a bunch of deadfall here. They're going to be funneling along that backside, all out here in front of me. And of course, where I did come from, they can still be funneling through anywheres in here. So I think for going ahead and just getting set up, this is the best option. We finally set up and ready to roll. Always take the bullet out of the chamber whenever you're climbing up. Granted, I don't have this on my back when I'm climbing in the saddle, but when I'm pulling it up, I want to have it unloaded just in case. Alright, well, oh, there's a deer right there. Dadgum. I think it was a doe. Well, not think, it is a doe. She was right there where that colored bush is in the center of the screen, just walking along. That front is pushing through, and they were saying it was going to keep dropping throughout the day, so it's expected, but since that rain came through, there's a difference. If you've been in enough cold, especially here in the southeast, you got dry air cold, and then you've got wet air cold, and it's a totally different cold. It sucks, and that's what is going on right now, is the wet cold. And the breeze that keeps kicking around here and knocking any little bit of heat you got left ain't helping the situation. So, with that, we're going to get on down, and we're going to leave everything here other than the camera and this gun in my backpack, and we'll just leave the stand set up and everything, and we'll be back in here in just a couple hours. Hopefully this afternoon will be a much better of deer movement, because there's a lot of hunters in the woods that I passed in this, on the road, and I ain't heard not a one shot. So with that, I'm getting down, gonna go warm up and get some hot food. But we just made it back to the parking spot here. About to head in. Wanted to show y'all this product that I bought. Been wanting to buy it for a while, and I decided to finally go ahead and do it, and so I did. I'm sure most of y'all have probably seen an ad for that before. A scent blender. I'm about to show y'all how it works because I wasn't really too confident in it whenever I was watching the commercials and stuff. I was like, I don't know. But anyways, put you down right here, show you. Just got some pine needles because I like pine scent the most more than anything. Just fold it so it'll fit all the way down in there. These pine needles are kind of long. Alright. Then we get the actual blender. Just screw it on the top. Flip it over. 2 clicks. This is the only problem that I've found so far. It can take a second to really catch it and get going. That's when you want to start flipping it around. And there it'll start catching it that way. And once I've seen it's cut up real good, just let it kind of drift down a little bit, see what we got left. Get it going again. Y'all can see that blend up real nice, just like an old pine needle smoothie. Throw on over. I like to go ahead and just turn it on 1 quick second. Let it kind of fling all that stuff off the blade. Then we got our sprayer. It's got that mesh around it. Smells extremely strong of pine. And now we've got pine scented, true pine scented cover spray. Not scent killer, scent cover. And it's very strong. You can dig your hand down in the dirt and get that fresh earth smell. Throw it in here, blend it up. It'll work fine. My favorite's pine. But if you're interested in getting you a scent blender, because I had waited for the longest time because I wasn't sure, but in my personal opinion, I feel like it's worth the money for it. But if you go to the description and look at the links, there's a direct link for the scent blender. It'll take you directly to Amazon, and I've got a bunch of other links in there of things that I personally use and that I trust. It's the same price if you were to buy it through the link versus if you just went on Amazon yourself and typed it in. The only difference is that it does help the channel out if you buy it directly through that link. So if you don't mind and you want it, buy it through the link. I'd appreciate it. Look at all these tracks. That's all deer tracks. Got a freshly tore up scrape right here. It's all freshly kicked back. Show you some camp life here. We got a little air mattress here, sleeping bag, another big cover we're going to throw over it. Got my phone charger here because my phone didn't charge up that much in the truck. Got some water. We got some idiot deterrent right here. Well, let's go see if we can get some deer on this freezing morning. One thing's for sure, there's plenty of wood ducks here. She's down. I hope I got that good on film. That doe stopped right here, probably 15 yards, 20 yards from me. And I had this little tree kind of in the way of the camera, but oh man, thank you, Lord Jesus. I literally just said to myself, I was thinking in my mind, man, I really could go for some Sonny's barbecue. So I'm probably going to get down at like 10, go ahead and wrap it up a little bit early. It's 8:46 right now. And I thought my mind had said, this has been a rough hunt, but it can change at just a split instance. It can change. Everything can change. All it takes is one moment. And I literally thought that and turned and I seen him coming. And I thought to myself then, just like that. She was quartering to me hard. I put it kind of right at the base of the neck towards the shoulder. But I mean, she was right there, like I said. They come 15 yards, about 15, 20 yards. And I blew right to my scope. When they were coming, I put my head up to look and I blew right into it. Fogged it up. There's a nut buck. Well, it is 9:57. It's been just over an hour, a little over an hour since I shot that doe. So we're gonna go ahead and ain't seen nothing else other than that button buck a few different times with him hanging around. But I'm gonna go ahead and take everything down and let's go recover this doe. Well, at the hit site, and surprisingly, there is no blood at all that I'm seeing. I'm just walking kind of with the somewhat general direction that she ran here after I shot, heading to where I last seen her. Those cord locks sure do paint a way for you. There she is. Thank you, Lord, so much. This is where I heard her tumble over this log here. That's what I heard her crash into. Thank you, Lord, so much. Beautiful doe, about 80 pounds. That shot was exactly how I put it, tight in the front of that shoulder, because of how hard she was quartering to me. I'm quite surprised she didn't fall, honestly, because that shoulder is just absolutely jacked. But I can feel that whole blade just destroyed in there. But she toted it good. She ran about, I'd say, roughly 60 yards from hit site. Thank you, Lord, so much for this deer. Thank you, deer. I appreciate y'all so much for watching this video. It's been a tough 3 days here in these deer hunting woods, but the Lord shined on me as he always does, but shined on me a little extra this morning. Blessed me with some beautiful venison to put in the cooler and take home, and another deer to be put in the freezer to help last throughout the spring and summer. Thank you, Lord, so much for this deer. Thank you, deer, for your life. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll be seeing you here again pretty shortly with some more tags getting filled, especially in Florida, because we got a couple good Florida hunts going to be coming up here in just a couple weeks.